Take the seat.
Morning, ma'am. I guess Corpus is your maiden name. So is your husband a direct descendant of Tomas Cloma?
My husband, sir, happens to be a great grandson.
Great grandson.
Yes, sir, but that his mother's mother is cousin of Thomas Cloma, sir.
Please extend my regards, and we'd like to thank him for discovering and occupying
Yes,
and
sir.
owning and donating to the Philippine government the Kalayaan Island Group.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta.
anong pangalan niya? Yeah. Anong,
Colonel Cloma.
Colonel Cloma, so you are married to the descendant of Mr. Thomas Cloma?
Yes, sir.
Senator Lacson made reference to his being the one who discovered the what? Kalayaan Island Group
Kalayaan
or this
Island
press release? Was that supported by reliable accounts, Colonel?
Sir, before I will speak, sir, I'd just like to make a disclaimer that my statement will not reflect of my organization. So this will be my personal account, sir, and based on the stories I had from my husband, and I did a little research about it, sir. So
I'm not referring, Colonel, to the stories. I'm talking about historical accounts, if they are very viable, that the great ancestor of your husband was the one who discovered the Kalayaan Island Group. Is this supported by historical facts?
I have seen and read some references about it, sir.
Did you know, Madam, that, Colonel, that when Mr. Thomas Cloma made a Freedom Declaration in 1956, several countries objected because, well, several countries like United Kingdom, the United States of America, China did also, Japan, Australia, and the Philippines. Did you know that?
Based on my reading, sir, I only read countries like Vietnam, China, and France.
Yes. Did you know that these countries objected to his declaration?
Yes, sir.
And there is a common ground, Colonel, why they objected. Do you know what the ground is?
May you please enlighten me, sir, on that?
Yes. Because according to the objectors, Kalayaan Island Group at that time is no longer treated as terra nullius, which means that
Nobody's silent, sir.
it is not unoccupied and it was not undiscovered. Kaya po, Colonel, pati ang ating bansa vigorously objected. And that is why it is not correct to assume that he discovered it, because several other discoverers prior to his time. Do you know that in 1837, the United Kingdom already made a notification claim? Did you know that, Madam? And in 1933, the Japan also made the same notice of claim, 1933. Prior to the declaration of Mr. Thomas Cloma in 1956, Japan already made a notice of claim. Meaning, marami na po talaga ang nakadiscover ng Kalayaan Island Group. So, hindi po siya pwedeng mag-donate dahil inobjekan po ng ating bansa mismo. Do you know the representative of the Philippine government at the time when the objection was made? Alam po ninyo? He was then the Secretary of Foreign Affairs, who became president of this country. So, hindi po talaga pwede na siya yung nag-discover, Madam, on those grounds. And it is not correct that earlier it was reflected in the minutes of this commission, that President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. formalized it in Presidential Decree 1596. There is no record attesting to that. And there is no record also, Mr. Chair, that his donation was formalized by the arbitral ruling. That is not on record. Colonel, Mr. Chair. Just for the record, thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Honorable Lacson is recognized.
Colonel Cloma, what is the difference between discovery and occupation? Is there a difference? You may discover an island, but if you don't occupy it, then you don't occupy it. So can you tell us the basic difference between discovery per se
Yes.
and discovery and occupation?
So based on my apprehension, sir. So once you discover something, sir, you just learn about it, and then you can just pass by, sir. Yes, sir. That's the term. And once you occupying is a different thing, sir, because you spend a lot of time, a certain period of time in that certain area. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Risa Ontiveros.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Also, before my next question, also just for the record, since we are making things off record, the 2016 arbitral ruling, Philippines versus China, concluded that China's 9-dash line has no legal basis for claiming historic rights to resources within Philippine waters, including areas of the Kalayaan Island Group. The tribunal ruled in favor of the Philippines, clarifying that China's claims violate UNCLOS. For the record also, Mr. Chair. And for my next question, Mr. Chair, for Colonel Arsen de Guzman.
Colonel, please take the seat, sir.
Magandang umaga po, Colonel.
Good morning po, ma'am.
Sir, parehong tanong lang tulad nung kina Generals Manalo at Gigantone. Gusto niyo po bang kunin ang pagkakataong ito, linawin sa komite yung unaccounted for increase sa SAL and worth 3,264,070, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning po muli, ma'am. Nag-increase po yan before, ma'am, dahil sa business na naitayo namin, ma'am. Pero itong huli, ma'am, ang pagkakakuan ko, ma'am, is medyo umabayan dahil doon sa loan, ma'am, na kinuan po namin. Niloan po na car loan, ma'am, and other loans, ma'am, na ginawa po namin ni Mrs. ko, ma'am.
Salamat po, Colonel. So, pakisiguruhin na lang na kompleto yung ganong impormasyon tungkol sa inyong SALN, yung business, and the fact na may loans pa pala kayo. So, baka bumaba yung actual na amount dun po sa SALN ninyo. Muli, para lang malinaw at hindi na po kailangan itanong sa mga susunod na confirmation hearing, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Yun lang po tanong ko kay Colonel De Guzman, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Risa Ontiveros. Any more questions for Colonel De Guzman?
Mr. Chair, I have no question to the Colonel. I just want to make of record that the arbitral tribunal ruled really on the 9-dash line of China, that the 9-dash line was invalidated because it was not based on historic rights of China. That was correct. But the second premise of Senator Ontiveros is inaccurate because the arbitral tribunal did not rule on the Kalayaan Island Group because the Philippine government in its Philippine Memorial did not ask the tribunal to make judgment on that. Because the Kalayaan Island Group is a territory and the arbitral tribunal has no jurisdiction to pass upon on that. That is the record, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Marcoleta. If Honorable Lacson.
Ikaw na muna.
Salamat po. Colonel,
Honorable,
are you
Marcy
still
Teodoro.
stationed in Cagayan de Oro at this point?
Yes, sir.
May impormasyon na nung 2020 that you're a subject of a local media attention due to discharge of firearm in a local school.
Yes, sir.
Totoo ba ito?
Yes, sir.
Pwede bang may paliwanag sa komisyon kung ano nangyari at is the case still pending or is there still an inquiry on this matter na accidentally a gun was brought into school?
Yes, sir. So, itong incident, sir, happened during my graduation on CGSE, sir, sa Camp Aguinaldo, wherein yung anak kong panganay, sir, is na dala niya yung issued pistol ko sa school, sir, because meron siyang play, and then accidentally, sir, napahiram sa ibang classmate, and then hindi pala siya na-clear, sir. So, and then pumutok yung service pistol, sir. Luckily, tinamaan lang sa side ng schoolmate ng anak ko, sir. So, ito yung time na nag-create ng attention sa akin, sir. So, yung nangyari na yun, sir, is tapos na, sir, resolved na, sir, kasi hindi naman nagkaroon ng usapan with the aggrieved family, sir. So, na-resolve na yun, sir. And then, isa sa mga pinagawa sa amin, sir, is for my son to undergo counseling, sir. So, ayun, sir. So, I was supposed to be assigned dun sa 9th ID sana, sir, pero because of the incident, sir, and then some tulong ng mga senior officers na assign ako sa Port ID, sir, para ma-resolve yung issue na yun, sir. So, there's no case against me, sir. Ang against sa akin, sir, is administrative ata, sir. And then, for my son, sir, dahil minor, sir, walang na-file, sir.
So anong sanction dun sa administrative case ang natanggap mo, Colonel?
During that time, sir, ang nag-handle ng case ko, sir, is Port ID, sir. I believe reprimand yung bigay sa akin, sir.
So na-settle na ito, tapos na ito.
Yes, sir.
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Lacson.
Yes. You're a member of PMA class 2001.
Yes, sir.
I belong to 1971, class 71. So, and I assume most of the cadet lingo have not changed much, no?
Yes, sir.
So, yung stern warning, parang in so many words, sinasabi sa'yo nitong board, yung nag-investigate sa'yo, huwag ka masyadong magkalat ng balitang sink.
Yes, sir.
Parang ganon.
Yes, sir.
Bakit balitang sink pa yung naikalat mo?
Wala akong kinalat, sir.
That's all, Mr. Chair.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Lacson. Honorable Rizon Taveras.
Salamat, Mr. Chair. Isang pahabol na lang po, Colonel. Naniniwala po kasi ako sa gunless society. Ibig pong sabihin na ang armed forces at PNP lang ang pwedeng magdala ng barel at hindi na kaming mga sibilyan. At bilang magulang din, I think, gaya ng sinabi niyo, buti na lang hindi mas grabe yung naging injury dun sa isang bata or hindi siya napatay. Imagine kung yun po ang nangyari. I think, sir, dagdag pong ingat na hindi makuha ng mga anak ang firearm, hindi madala sa mga eskwelahan at iba pang tinuturing na, in fact, peace zones. Para, ako, grabe sir, buti na lang hindi napatay or mas grabing nasugatan yung kaeskwela ng anak niyo. For me, that's just as serious, if not a more serious incident dun sa unang tinanong ko sa inyo tungkol sa reklamo ng fabrication and dissemination of false information, sir. Any comment on that, sir?
As a military officer, ma'am, ang naging kapabayaan ko lang, ma'am, is hindi ko na safe keep ng masyado, ng maayos. Kaya na abot ng aking anak, ma'am. Pero wala naman kasing plano talagang magmayabang or gamitin sa masamang bagay ng anak ko yun, ma'am. So, it's purely accidental, ma'am. Kasi yung time na yun, ma'am, grabe po talaga yung mga batikos, ma'am. To the point na on the low na yung family namin, ma'am. Kaya, ayun lang po yung comment ko, ma'am.
Ayaw ko rin namang malumoral yung family nyo, pero if something worse had happened, talagang malulumoral. So, yun lang po, gusto ko lang pong ibahagi sa inyo na kung gaano ka-importante, kahit sa aming mga sibilyan at sa atin na kapwa magulang, yung unang sinabi niyo po, yung pag-safe keep po, para ligtas yung ating mga anak at ligtas yung mga kaeskwela po nila. Salamat, Colonel. Salamat, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Taveras.